out. You hear Manu making it clear, and you should expect a lot more where these came from. But these are significant, right? The former chief of staff, the former White House deputy chief of staff, the former senior advisor, Steve Bannon, and the former chief of staff to the defense secretary, Kash Patel, who was very vocal during all of this time and a name that many people became familiar with. But Elie, you heard what Manu said. What level of cooperation are you going to get? I mean, are they just going to completely defy it? And if the answer to that is probably, then is there any way to get them to comply?
Yes, Aaron. So here's how this is going to play out legally. First of all, I would not expect any of these people to comply, to come in and testify, because that's sort of the history and the pattern that we've seen from the Trump White House when it was in power and now. Now, here's what happens next. It's up to the committee at that point to decide, are we going to go to court and fight this? Are we going to go to a court and say, Judge, we need a specific order from you requiring Meadows and Patel and the rest to come in and testify? And the key there is timing. Manu talked about this because in the past, it has taken House Democrats in particular way too long to get into courts. And then these disputes have dragged on for months and years to the point where nobody even cared. So the committee has to be ready to act quickly and to demand expedited, sped up review from the courts here.
Okay. So that's how it starts, and it goes to the courts. And you're right. I mean, that's part of the reason that they didn't proceed with subpoenas during impeachment, right? And one thing, because they knew that it would take too long, right? I mean, obviously at the time, John Bolton was one of the people we're talking about. So what do these subpoenas tell you about where this investigation is headed? Now, obviously, I know there's going to be a whole lot more, and there's a whole lot of reasons of why you may have started here. But nonetheless, these are the 4 people they're starting with.
Yeah, this shows me that they're looking directly at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. These are people who we know, and the letter Manu just read us confirms that they have good reasons to suspect these are folks who were in direct communication with Donald Trump, who were having key conversations in the days, hours leading up to January 6th and during January 6th. And I guarantee you, Aaron, the questions for Mark Meadows and the other folks will be like, you walk me through January 6th, minute by minute, phone call by phone call, who said what to who, and why. So this is really at the heart of the investigation, and it looks like they've targeted these 4 individuals very carefully and specifically.
All right, so I want to bring in our Gloria Borger. And Gloria, obviously, you know, they're moving quickly on this, right? So here you are. You get these subpoenas. They start with Mark Meadows, Dan Scavino, Steve Bannon, and Kash Patel. What's the reaction to this then in Trump world?
Outrage. We're claiming executive privilege. You can't talk about my conversations with these people. We were in the White House. That's what they'll say. And I think they'll try and stonewall it, obviously. The key here, as Elie says, is that all of these people